Hello, and welcome back to 3, the only show on where we mash up 3 different powered by the apocalypse games together and see what happens. Because I sure don't know what's gonna happen out of this.
I'm so sorry.
Chaos. Lovely chaos.
I am your game master, your keeper, and your dungeon mistress. All of those things. I was gonna think, like, maybe I should mash them up together somehow, and I was like, no, nothing good's gonna come out of that.
You are.
And here are all
dungeon keeper. Dungeon keepstress.
Dungeon keeper. Maybe that.
Mistress keeper. No, you only get one mistress today. You can't go over your allotment. Okay.
Yeah, let's get to know our players and which Powered by the Apocalypse game they're playing. Starting with DW.
Hello, I'm DW, and I'm playing Dungeon Bitches. That's called Dungeon Bitches. I wasn't calling you bitches. And I'm playing the Corpse Doll. Dungeon Bitches is a game where a bunch of lesbians get fucked up in dungeons. So, yeah, we'll see how she goes outside of the dungeon. And I'm playing Cecilia.
Mm-hmm. And Jess?
Oh, hey, that's me. I'm Jess, pronouns she, her, and I'm playing from Threadbare, which is a game of toys in a world, post-apocalyptic world. There are no humans. We are the humans now. And I am a sock puppet named Mr. Willoughby Wow, whose pronouns are he, him.
Sock puppet.
Yeah.
Keep that voice up.
And Zan.
Hey, I'm Zan, and today I am playing from Monster of the Week. My character is Valraven, the crooked playbook. So he's just, a part fae charlatan, almost bard type, and the only humanish. Well, actually, is the corpse puppet modeled after a human or something else?
The corpse puppet is a like an animated dead human. It's a corpse of a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be really comfortable for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Some
from
corpse of a
those
jellyfish.
3 introductions, you can already see we're off to a great start. Alright, so let us begin. Oh, wait.
This is Trisket.
Yeah, Trisket is also here.
Before we start, Jess, can you describe your sock puppet? Because today I learned that you were doing a sock puppet. I heard that you were playing Threadbare, and I was like, "Ooh, this sounds like something about like the threads of life or something, and bearing your soul." I didn't know you were playing a sock. That's why I kept laughing earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm a sock.
Is the opening the mouth, or is it like a? It's got like a sock. It's got the
So I've got Google.
Or is the opening the mouth?
Oh,
Okay.
I open my own mouth, but I do have a big flappy forked tongue, and a bowler hat, and a bow tie that lights up and spins.
Uh-huh.
And I have my own theme song.
Oh wow! Wow.
Oh well, aren't you just the most adorable thing?
Oh, cute.
Hell yeah.
And is this like an old ratty sock? I'm very curious. Sorry.
What?
Or is it like an old ratty sock? Ratty.
I would say Mr. Willoughby Wow is a beloved sock puppet, not quite on the level of like Lamb Chops Play Along, but is someone's homemade version of that kind of thing. So maybe not ratty, but well loved.
Well loved. Okay.
I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later, but I am curious. How do
I what?
ambulate, like move? Because you don't have legs.
How do you ambulate? Wee wah, wee wah. Oh, you hop around.
Roll. I could turn myself into a lightning bolt.
Oh, can you change yourself inside out? We should probably leave this to the game. So can I?
I mean, there is a playbook that's like pantyhose, and they're like really athletic and can do all sorts
Oh my
of
god.
Wow.
The athletic socks are the most athletic, but like pantyhose are acrobatics and stuff.
Incredible.
Hey, exciting. That's not nice.
Yeah. Before we get started, we do have some content warnings, because
Thank you.
as is how we do, like, even if this is a goofy, concept, there might be some darker themes here. Those being body horror, undead because, of the corpse doll, and general existential dread. So, we'll see how, much they'll pop up, because I don't know, so, but, they're definitely things to keep in mind. Since we talked so much about Willoughby, well, let's start with him. Tell us about the world of Threadbare and, your a day in the life, basically, of how do you anything?
Oh, Threadbare's a wonderful world. I live in this massive space that's got ramps and big plushy square houses to climb on, and the green little army guys and all of the finger puppets have pulled out from this castle, and that's where they sleep, but also they go to work in the office. There's one area that's really sticky and sweet, and we don't like it. The plushies really don't like it there, but the rest of this place is just full of, there's one area that's made out of glass and it's climbable, and there's not just birds and cats and dogs, they're my friends, but there's monsters that you see out the window sometimes.
Whoa.
Real cats and dogs.
Whoa. Terrifying.
Real TM.
I'm too scared to go out there though. But it's okay. The Hot Wheels have assured me that if I ever want to go, they'll take me down on their ramp so that I'll get home safely. And yeah, we just hang out and build stuff with the erector set. And then every night, I curl up in the sock drawer with all my other friends, and we just go to sleep and start a new day. We're building a hovercraft.
Ooh. Yeah, you're just going about your really happy life.
The only animals in Threadbare are taxidermied animals that have come to life.
Oh my god, incredible.
And yeah, they're really scary because they act resurrected animals.
Oh, perfect. Looks at the corpse doll.
Yeah. They don't
Love
have plushy teddy bears. They don't talk our language. So that's what that's about. That's why they're the monsters. They're the real ones.
Oh, is that the difference, Jess? Is that the difference?
Yeah.
You said, oh, they don't speak our language.
They don't speak our language. They're pretty scary. They're a lot bigger than us, too.
Yeah, so you're going about, your normal, everyday life, having a good time, nothing could go wrong, when suddenly just, a blinding white light just seems to, engulf your vision, and, everything goes white. DW, tell us about the world of Dungeon Bitches. And how we find Cecilia.
Oh, you find Cecilia. One would find Cecilia, probably in an underground network of mega dungeons. That's her vibe. The world she lives in is mostly a world of inequality and despair, a miserable existence for a woman in her society, and getting fucked up in a dungeon is a nicer alternative, so that's why she's there. And sometimes you just run into some other women, it's kind of nice.
They keep it all the women in
and it's the little things. Yeah, it's little things like when you get like a fissure that leads from top side into like a little dungeon room, and it's just got like a little bit of light streaming through, little moths and ponds. It's just the little things, the solitude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're like fighting your way through monsters, getting treasure and everything, and you're usually
hiding.
just
Yeah.
She's
curl up in the corner and hide kind of dungeon explorer. Yeah, it's actually very effective.
Yeah, I think you're about to step into like a new when like this blinding white light just like stretches across your vision, and for you everything also goes white. Zan, tell us about the world of Monster of the Week and where we find a Valraven.
Okay, so Monster of the Week, where we find Valraven, is probably actually having finished up a job. And I don't think it went exactly as planned. In fact, he's on his phone explaining to his husband that that thing that happened was definitely not his fault. And things just catch on fire spontaneously. And there is no reason to cancel our plans for dinner this evening. And I think that would be a great time when Val's just feeling like a big dang hero, coming home victorious. And, definitely not expecting anything to, prevent him from having dinner with his husband, and...
Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong. Absolutely nothing.
What hour
Unless you got a shit husband.
Like, how late is it currently?
Let's say it's probably after dark, because Monster of the Week, when you finish off with the monster, it's definitely going to be evening sometime. So let's say it's around midnight.
Oh, my dude! Go with your husband, my dude.
My husband is a full-blood fae, so he knows exactly what I'm up to. Just maybe not always approving of the methods in which I complete jobs, but that is okay. He doesn't have to know everything.
He doesn't have to know about all the jobs you complete.
So once you finish your phone call, if someone hangs up, I don't know which of you hangs up, but after the line goes dead, you get another phone call.
Oh, okay. I check to see who it is before answering.
Yeah, this is definitely, What kind... Tell us more about what kind of jobs you go on.
I usually go on jobs where people find whatever monster is causing trouble very tricky. Things like shape changers, demons, things where my silver tongue and gift with the gab definitely come in handy. So, also Fae, but that's how I met my husband, of course. But...
How I Met My Husband, the sequel to How I Met Your Mother.
You are silver tongue too!
Of course. Also, a bit of a performer myself. I do find some clients by, telling fortunes, and people generally find me under dabbler in magic.
Thanks.
I was gonna go full John Constantine and go not master of the dark arts, but dabbler, petty dabbler.
Yeah, this call is definitely from one of your clients. one of your clients that like is like a reoccurring client that like really enjoyed working with you like one time and then like always like comes back to you being like, hey, I heard about this, you want this job kind of person?
Okay, definitely have to answer. So I pick up the phone and go like, oh, Sylvia, I am so glad you called. What seems to be the problem?
Hey, I know it's really late, but have you noticed like some things have been like really weird around town, like really like strange, like some buildings are like suddenly like different architecture and like there's like a river going like through the park. I'm not sure how urgent it is, so like you don't have to do it right now because it's midnight, but I figured I'll let you know because I think this is quite a recent development.
I will definitely check it out. I have been a little busy today. I haven't noticed anything specific. Clearly ignoring whatever got lit on fire just not that long ago. Not gonna mention anything about that. I will look into it and get back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you. I hope you have a good night. Rest of your night.
You too, and usual rates apply.
Yes, of course. I am, of course, willing to pay.
Dick, yes. Fantastic talking to you. Now, I really have to get back because, Fel's expecting me, and...
Of course.
Oh, and do give my best to your girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, she would love to hear that. Thank you. And I should probably go. Alright, bye!
Toodles!
Alright, yeah, so yeah, you hang up. No more phone calls, you can finally go home. But like, I assume, you have an office and it's like separate from your house, wherever that is.
Oh yes, but since I just got done, I'm definitely not in the office. I'm like in the bad part of town. And definitely look out a place there. So I'm getting to a place where I can call a cab as soon as I can. And definitely out of sight of any fire personnel and police which might be called to the scene.
Do we hear any like firefighter like sirens in the distance? Like
I got
going on.
They're very far in the distance. I managed to get far enough away before I called Fel, but I need to distance myself a little further.
So yeah, you're like, going to find a cab, and yeah, suddenly your world also just like gets filled with blinding white light.
Of course.
The next time we see our characters, Mr. Willoughby, wow, you find yourself. You find yourself like. You open your eyes, the world is, it's definitely nighttime, and you're still, like, you definitely, like, see, like, things that are still familiar to you, but something is off, and you hear the distant sound of fire. You hear sirens. Have you ever heard about a siren before? Is this a strange sound to you?
No.
Do some of the toy cars make noises?
Toy cars?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like it was the middle of the day, just like a few moments ago. So like yeah. Everything is like the same, but also different. What do you do?
Well, first I'll look around for any of my friends. See, I hear sirens, and it seems like maybe some of the Tonkas or some of the fancier Legos have gotten up to something. so I'll just see what they're doing, and I'll look for some of my besties, Puma and Addy Ass, to see if we can
What?
find anything.
What was that second one?
My buddies from the side
Like-
drawer.
Like, is ass part of the name of my
Adidas.
hearing this?
Adidas.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And someone's made him look like a donkey. Donkey's
I was
the puppet.
imagining a really caked up sock, and I was like, damn.
Ooh, caked up.
Who gave
Okay.
this sock?
Those guys don't really know what's going on, so
Big
I'll look
heels.
for them. Are they in our drawer?
Yeah, the socks that you're looking for.
Action figures hanging out.
Yeah, you definitely explore, the area, and you definitely you don't find anyone. Not where, you expect them, at least.
Okay. I just kind of do a hello,
Hello?
hello, hello. Well, is there anything here that I could, I want to know that I'm where I am, but just to get an idea of things, can I look for stuff?
Yes,
Or
please
should
do.
I think it through to see what's going on? I mean, I would like to
Either
look for stuff
way,
because
like-
I love having stuff, but I'm very bad at thinking it through. But either way, I'm happy to try either of those things.
Well, here's the thing. Think It Through does, the way Think It Through is phrased is when you reveal the GM a fact about a mystery, roll strong arm. And I'm very curious as to what thing you would reveal to me at this stage.
Yeah, I don't know. So I would instead like to find something. I just want to look for stuff. Maybe
Yeah,
if I
please
have
roll me
stuff, I'll be able to
scrounge.
Think it through better. That's 5, 6, 7. That's an 8 on Scrounge.
Ooh. So please pick one.
Pick one. I wasn't looking for anything specific, so it definitely doesn't need to be exactly what I was looking
Yeah.
I was just looking for something that might tell me what's going on. I'm torn between it isn't dangerous and nobody else wants it.
I love the storytelling of nobody else
I think
because it implies it.
I think I'm going to go with it isn't dangerous.
So it's not a knife. Gotcha.
It isn't dangerous. It's not gonna explode when I stuff it inside of me to carry it around. Or put it under my hat. And now I might be able to learn something around, but I haven't met anybody. There's no other toys here.
And yeah, there is no other twins.
What did I find?
I think you find a bit of a dungeon treasure. Let's see. This.
Ooh, this is a fancy place.
Is there any? Oh yeah, I searched the body. Let's see. I'm gonna roll.
Search the
I'm gonna roll to see what this is.
I cannot wait to give myself an upgrade.
You find handcuffs.
Handcuffs
Oh, wait, I-
definitely won't fit under my hat. So I will wear them like a hula hoop.
Yeah, you find a set of handcuffs, except the one part, one of the handcuff sets is to a skeleton.
Well, I have no
How do
idea
you
what that
feel?
is.
A human skeleton.
I'll just go over to the human skeleton and go, "Hello, I'm Willoughby Wow. That's me. That's my name. Willoughby Wow, here's my song right now. Here is a song for Willoughby Wow. What is your name? It's not Willoughby Wow. Willoughby Wow, that's me. Hacha! And then I'll spin my bow tie. I just like wait.
The skeleton, as you're seeing, slowly stirs to life. And just like raises a skeletal hand to like slap down on you. How do you respond?
Oh, I totally want to make friends.
So how big? Because Willoughby Wow comes from a land of no humans, and I'm
Yes.
thinking it's there's worlds like Victoriana where a squirrel person or a pig person is the size or bigger than a human. Is Mr. Willoughby Wow a giant sock in this world?
No,
Like a
in
human
Red
size.
Bear, it's basically like there was a nuclear apocalypse or something that destroyed all life. in the
Oh,
world. And
yeah,
later,
like a cars.
all the toys awakened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this is like a
So
normal
you're sock
spirit,
sized.
but a normal
You're a sock sized sock.
I'm a sock-sized sock.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. That's good. That's less terrifying than I thought it was gonna be.
No. It could have been a bigger toy, but no, I decided.
A sock is
Yeah.
funnier.
Yeah.
So, if you want to be friends with this big skeleton, I assume you're doing the make friends move.
Yeah, because clearly this new toy that I've never met before liked my song, and is raising up their hand to shake hands.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
High five.
Yeah, please roll me smile.
I'm so good at smile. Let's see. Not that great. That is 6. Oh no, that's okay. That's an 8.
Hey.
So they have to give me something. They don't like my friends. Or they want me to go somewhere. It cannot be used on hostile or non-thinking characters. If you don't want me to make friends with the skeleton, you can just say no.
Ooh, I mean, this is fun. Because I'm like, if, you are a creature with hands, I'm just imagine, like, this skeleton, like, going to slap you and then just high five.
I know.
And I think that's funny enough. Yeah, which one do you want from this list of options?
Oh, okay. I'll say, since I don't have any friends with me, and I don't really have anything to give them, I don't want to give them my brand new stuff, I will go somewhere with them. That's what
So
they're
yeah,
here
this
for. They're trying
hand
to take me
raises up.
somewhere.
Yeah. And it looked like it was going to slap you. Like, if this was like, like a move, that skeleton's about to slap that sock, and then like suddenly it just like turns to a pointing finger over like. Tell me, like, how do doors work in Threadbare? Like, do you like ever open a door?
Yeah, that's so a lot of the game is like building devices and stuff. So there are some toys who have hands, like the dolls and stuff.
Of course.
But if you can get them up there, they can like manipulate them. But a lot of otherwise you'll have to like jerry rig something or build a vehicle that can either open the door for you, or some of the toys are like the creepy spider kid in Toy Story who's actually friendly and like they can do stuff like that. The socks can usually just get under doors, but
that's
is a lot. Yeah. But there is like a whole mechanic of the game is like building, seeking stuff to build things to deal with the world because you are very small.
Yeah. So yeah, this big skeletal hand points towards a door that you're definitely sure wasn't there before.
Oh. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Didn't catch your name, friend.
Roll to make the door your friend.
No, I was trying to get the skeleton that pointed me the way.
Oh, okay. Thought you're trying to make friends with the door now.
You just hear like groaning of like joints as they creak around.
He's in his 30s.
Okay. Then I will head, I will tip my bowler hat to them. which is basically my bowler hat falls down and then springs back up. Because I don't have hands. And then I will just kind of wiggle my way under that door.
Oh my god. Ooh, Sir DW and Cecilia. When, the light stops, being so blinding, you find yourself back in the dungeon because, you're already deep underground. It looks all the same to you, except, you see, like, from the room that you were just about to enter before, the light blinded you, a sock has just, like, come from underneath the door.
And I clearly see the sock has a face on it. I pull my sword out, which has just been hacked. It's been shot. It's like a sharpened femur of a large creature. It's not that sharp. It's sharp ends, but you really got to poke and lean. There's no steel down here. I pull my sword out, and I think it's a trap or a little minion. So. I kind of back.
Despicable Me?
Yeah. It's I back away, getting ready to see. It's tiny. So usually tiny things come in swarms. So I put my needle and throw it away. Pull out my bone sword, and I'm gonna await its approach.
Wow!
Yeah.
You're just about the most fanciest looking mecha I've ever seen in my whole life.
I look around for some strange magic. I'm gonna try and roll. Get a read on somebody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I am -1.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Oh no! 5.
Oh, that's a failure.
That's a failure on a fail.
Your face scrunches up and gives Mr. Willoughby Way a bond on you, so which magically converts into a tie. Just like yeah, congrats.
Friends now.
I guess you get a read on me as you see how kind of paranoid and cautious Cecilia is as she inches closer and uses the bone sword to swipe above, like well above you, to see if there's any strings, see if in case there's like an evil puppeteer, kind of demonic creature around animating things, and then you see her. Not seeing that and seeing that you're not an immediate threat, immediately like boom back to the wall from under the door where you came, and then get the pickup ready to stab whoever's somehow magically animating this puppet and waiting, and then looking around, and you just kind of the read you get on her is that she is very paranoid and cautious and safe. And
yeah, I love that, like, Mr. Willoughby Way was just like, oh, you're a big mechas, because ability that, like, this, used to be a human. And I love that.
Giant robot.
And as this happens, I'm guessing Mr. Willoughby's still talking. as you watch this large figure move around, doing all these precautionary, defensive measures.
Sorry, I was just adding the tie because there were a couple ties, and one of them was like, I'm jealous of character because they have character. And I was like, oh, I'm jealous of Celia because she has legs. But it's only because she's so tall. You're just so
tall
big.
girl.
But it's not what you have. It's that you have such long legs. You're the tallest mecha I've ever seen. Are you from a show too?
I look down at you, not failing my get a read on somebody roll. I'm confused and annoyed, so I just kick Mr. Willoughby. Wow. across the room.
Is that a lash out move?
Oh yeah, that. Well, I was thinking more of a bother. Like I can tell this is just a suck.
Like gently
Like a-
move them to the side.
No, like how you kick a can on the footpath out of the way, just like a conk, but not booting it, just like shoving it aside kick. Not like a flying dragon kick or anything.
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah, but does Willoughby take this as a sign of aggression?
Yeah, Willoughby's a little bit confused. This is weird. So I'm wondering if I should run away, or what is probably more in character for me, since you're the only, speaking person I've met, is to lead a cheer to put you in a better mood.
Do
I
it!
just have to consent to have this move used on them.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
That sounds great. And I guess she can speak because you've heard her muttering to herself. She hasn't spoken to you yet. You can hear her go, "What the fuck? Who is this? Annoying suck? Oh god! What if they animate a gauntlet? What if they animated a dagger?" And just whispering to herself.
So
It's like, and why would they animate a puppet?
So I have to tell you a good story. I was about to come up with an actual cheer, but
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's in a bit of a sour face mood. I had a friend, Angelica, and she would get sour when her little brother would play with her things. So what she would do would put on her big princess, professor, executive boss lady pants, and she would say, "I'm the scariest lady of all." And her brother Tommy would run away. But you know what? That made Angelica sad, because she was all alone. Do you get sad sometimes?
Did you roll yet?
No!
Please roll!
That's a 7.
Oh, okay, so that's a partial success. I think DW probably should choose from the list.
Yeah, what's
So
the
okay.
list?
You must listen to their complaints for a very long time. Well,
So I have to.
I guess
listen to
your complaints.
I don't, or
You don't want them to leave, or they don't believe, or you don't believe their story is true.
Cecilia's blocking all of that out. It's an animated inanimate object. Who gives a fuck? But as soon as you say about how she was lonely and sad, Cecilia, who's trying to pick a hole in one of the notches of the wood so you can see what's in the next room, kind of just stops and looks at the sock puppet, and then so when Mr. Willoughby Rowell says, "Are you sad?" Cecilia just kind of lowers her thing and walks over to Mr. Willoughby and crouches down on both knees and says, "How do you know what sad is?"
Well, a sock that is sad is
you're
all
a sock.
Well, on the Mr. Willoughby Wow show, whenever we're sad, we get sad when our friends don't want to play with us. When we do something we feel bad, when we hurt our friends' feelings. Or
All these are true. You see flashes of recognition for all of these things.
And all alone. So that's why we have good friends, and we like to help each other. And currently, I'm a little bit lost, because none of my good friends are here. My name's Mr. Willoughby Wow, and I'll spin the bow tie. You're just about the prettiest mecha I've ever seen in my life.
A single kind of grey slime oozes from Cecilia's face. She hasn't had a lot of moisture lately, so that's using up a lot of internal goo that she needs to retain.
Remember to hydrate, everyone.
She picks. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Keep your internal goo up to standards. Uh, that's hit hard. That's hit hard with Cecilia. She picks you up, like puts it softly in her hands, if you allow it, and puts you in. She's just wearing a smock that's been stitched together, and some shoulder gauntlets that don't match. Gauntlets, pauldrons. Sorry, shoulder pauldrons. Shoulder gauntlets. And no shoes, big knee pads, and just a couple of straps with things tied to them. So this is not like a heroic looking adventure. She's running on scraps. So I put you in just my single smock pocket, which is big. And say, hey, you're not so bad for just a little animated thing. And I might use my intimacy move because I'm playing Dungeon Bitches has sex moves for when you fuck, but my character's an asexual, so Dungeon Bitches has an asexual alternate rules. So I'm gonna use my intimacy move. And I'm going to experience an amount of hurt. I'm going to say 2 hurt to start. Boom! You busted out. You busted out some good ones. Saying if you hurt people, with your pushing friends away, are you lonely? So you get two bonds on me, and I get 2 hurt from an unexpected therapy call out session.
Wow, I have 3 ties with Celia. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Instant.
This sock puppet has just come and just torn me up on the inside.
Doesn't your intimacy move say hurt? So instead of take it.
Oh wait, I thought it said heal. It says heal. Oh, okay.
And you're not.
Yeah, I'm hurting, Doc. You've called out my emotions. Okay, in that case, let's say I had 2 damage on me and I heal it.
Hell yeah.
You get 2 bonds. Bonds. Look at that. Back up to full health.
Whoa. Perfect.
Nice.
Beautiful. By the way, the reason I keep calling you a mecha is because there are 3 character types in Threadbare. There's the hard plastic.
Oh, there actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any hard plastic toys, so dolls, cars, stereos on wheels, that kind of thing. They're all little army guys. They're all mecha. You can play as a handful of little guys.
That's cool.
Which are any sort of plushies. So from teddy bears to a collection of fluff with sticks in it. Those are all softies. And then there's socks, which range from athletic socks and pantyhose to Christmas stockings.
That's awesome. I say, you comfortable in there?
In where?
In my pocket. I put you in my smock pocket.
Okay.
Smocker.
Sock puppet and smock puppet. Smock pocket.
Oh, it's so comfy in here. I could just curl up and go to sleep. It's so roomy.
I also assume this is also you must feel really tall by proxy.
So tall. I've never.
Yeah. Now you're controlling a mech. It's like you're in a pilot seat.
Hell yeah.
So what's in that next room that you came from? What's in there?
Oh, there was a mecha who didn't talk so much, but pointed me towards you. They were really nice.
Okay. And what do I see in this room? Is there a different door?
Yeah, you open this room and
oh no, is that the only door in the room I'm in?
It was the room I think you down a corridor and you open the other rooms in this area of the dungeon.
That's the closest door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I pull my bone sword back out and I open the door.
Yeah, you open the door and you find yourself in a place that is like wildly out of place. Like it is a house by modern standards, which I feel is anachronistically like quite different.
Terrifying.
What you're used to. Like everything is clean.
And bright, I'm guessing, or is it dark?
It's dark because it's after midnight.
Oh, actually, okay, good.
And because you're, human size, you can, see clearly that like the window is open and there is a strange,
God damn it.
You see a strange city you've never like encountered before outside, and then it is after
spooky.
midnight.
Yeah, I go for the safest looking corner and crouch with my bone sword dug into next to me, so if something leaps at me, it's gonna just impale itself.
You also, in the middle of the room, you do see the skeleton that Willoughby found earlier, who just goes...
I'll spin my bow tie at them.
Did that thing try to attack you?
No! That's my buddy. They showed me the way. Not much of a talker, though.
Neither am I. I give a cautious thumbs up to the skeleton. Oh, I'm Cecilia.
I'm Mr. Willoughby. Wow. It's nice to be your friend, Cecilia.
No, yeah, thanks. Thank you. I give a thumbs up to the skeleton, cautiously. Does it give a thumbs up?
Yeah, give
back?
a thumbs up, yeah.
Okay. I think it's good. I'm just gonna just scope around visually what's in this strange place. I'm not so cautious about a skeleton in a living room.
With architecture that you're not used to.
Yeah. Yeah, skeletons I'm used to. Architecture, not so much.
I heard from a group that was visiting. They were from a place called Laborie. And there were lots of folks who looked like this guy. I've never been there myself, but I did hear about him.
Is this where you come from? This kind of place? This is weird to me.
No, where I'm from has a lot of friends. But it's nice to have met you two.
Oh, so you're friends. You're not like any other animated inanimate objects that I've seen before. You're cool.
I prefer to think of it as awakened, but maybe you're from
Awakened?
a different
I like
language.
that. Oh, an awaken is cool.
Oh, thanks. I stand up a little straighter in the smack pocket.
I kind of nothing's happening, so I walk over to the skeleton and I'm like, "What's your name?"
This animated skeleton sounds.
Okay. Well, were you an adventurer?
There is an error in one of the knees.
In the knee?
Oh, sick! Can I have this?
Yeah, sure.
You don't mind? Cool, thank you. And I rip out the arrow and I just slide it through a loop. Did you want me to put you out of your misery? I hold
think
my
the skeleton
bone.
thinks for a moment.
My bone saber up.
I think
the other end around, so I
shrugs.
can. Okay. Well, good luck. Don't kill any dungeoneers, okay? That's a shitty attitude. Just be cool, and I walk away. Somewhere. Where are we going? What do I see here? Is there lounge room?
There is another door to this room. This is the one that looks like, that Willoughby would be like, oh yeah, that's always been there. Like, sometimes, creatures, like, different, like, toys, like, jury rig, something to, like, open the door and, like, see what's out there and go on adventures.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna cautiously explore.
Do you explore the room or do you go through the?
Yeah. Is it a lounge room? Is that what we're looking at? Like a living room?
Jess, what is the room that Willoughby Way is usually found in?
It's a studio apartment.
Okay.
Oh,
so it
nice.
is massive then. So yeah.
Oh, cool. In that
So
case,
there's like a
in
bed
that
and
case.
dressers and the sticky area
Ah.
of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The
that's
slippy fun slides that is the bathroom and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I just
In that case, it's
can't
like
have
I could.
googly eyes yet because that's an upgrade.
Oh.
Oh, I like the stitched X's.
Yeah.
Or
they're just
buttons.
little X's. But I have stuff,
in that case,
so when we can
I would
take
like
a breather, then I can give myself googly eyes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is where you live, huh?
Well, I don't know. It didn't really look like this before.
How's it different?
Is it still like sticky and is all the fun plushy stuff still here?
All of your friends, like any living toys on here, they kind of it's like they got raptured.
Yeah,
Whoa, okay.
it's not around.
All my friends are gone.
Oh, but you're from this room, this place.
It looks like home.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you see? There's the big bouncy box. And I just kind of gesture to the bed. Go, that's where we have the funnest games. And then
I pull you out and I drop you on the bed.
Oh, I will immediately start bouncing.
That's so cute.
Going over there's my apartment. I'll gesture to one of the drawers in the dresser.
Aw. I say, okay, well, this is weird to me. Everything where I come from looks like back there. Where it was like everything was stone and dark.
Oh.
Yeah, this is really. Is everything made of like wood? And is this wood too? I like knock on the wall on the dresser.
Ooh, look at the special, the outside looky. You could see the big squiggly line. And it's just the road.
Oh.
I look out
Follow
and
the squiggly line, and then you.
I stumble back from the window because I was in a dungeon. Now I'm like high above the ground. I stumble back and trip back onto the bed. Well, this is really strange. This is really fucked up. Are you okay? Have you seen that skeleton before? The skeleton really bothers me because that's more like someone like my size. But it's animated, I guess, and it's friendly. I wouldn't worry about it. It's a nice place you got here. I could live here. Couldn't afford it, but I could live here.
What do you mean couldn't afford?
Explaining the concept of
I'm
money.
getting
to
a clue
someone.
that, like, I understand that this is the world of this small animated creature. It has been living here for a while, and I understand that it's not just someone to attack me. This is its little world. Oh, don't worry about it. It sucks.
Okay.
Basically, people make you give them things to be able to just survive and live in a place, and that's why
Like a bargain with strangers.
yeah,
You give them a thing and
Kind
they
of.
give you a thing.
yeah, but you don't really have much choice unless you want to not be in a place and have to wander around and find a dungeon eventually and live there. It's very dangerous, but it sucks. This is a nice place. This is good. It's a nice place you got here.
Olivia was kind of having an existential crisis. I was like, but the big squiggly line doesn't take you home?
I don't know what that is. It just looks...
They always say if you go outside, follow the squiggly line, and you'll be home.
Okay. Well, I have no home, so
You're
irrelevant.
placed without a squiggly
But no, dude.
line.
Well, there's other squiggly lines, but that's weird looking. It looks like it's made of stone as well. It looks like one piece of stone with paint on it. This is all new to me. I'm a little out of my depth here, Mr. Willoughby, gonna be honest with you. I look around, and so there's no soft toys. There's a bed in this studio.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go get that skeleton.
Are you
I feel
putting the
bad for
skeleton
him.
on the bed?
I say, hey, Skellybones, can you move? Can you get up and walk around?
The skeleton just try when you're in bed and you're really still groggy and you're trying to fumble your way out of bed and you're you're not quite managing it. Yeah, that's what's going on.
I help him up and I lead him towards the bed. Here's somewhere a little more comfortable for you, buddy.
Aw. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes
There are
another
socks
thumbs up.
in the drawers, like unawakened socks.
Yes.
Would you know?
What happened? Is it? Do they look familiar?
Oh.
They are unfamiliar.
Oh,
In fact, some of the actually when you open this when you open the sock drawer, it's actually underwear and so and then you open another drawer that usually does, but they're in different patterns I'm not familiar with.
I feel like I'm opening these drawers. That'd be giant. So you moved this pyramid. What kind of underwear are we looking at here? Are they? I really have two questions. Are they women's and are they my size? Or are they men's
Yes
and are
and
they
yes.
fashionable and my size? Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
just gonna yes and all.
I squiggle my underwear off under my smock, and it's a situation. It's it's not gross. It's just it's just old and tattered and looks really uncomfortable. And I pick out the nicest fucking bra and boy pants set that look comfortable for running around in. When I say nice bra, I mean comfortable, a really a snuggly yet sports bra situation.
I'm also just realizing this is still in the dark because, has anyone turned on the light switch? Or is this still in the dark because neither of you know the light switch is?
Well, I was wandering around in the dark
Okay, good.
in the dungeon.
I have
Yeah.
light switches,
I
but I don't understand
Yeah.
the purpose.
I just figure I'm
I
going by
do
natural
have
light.
A light up bow tie.
Oh, in that case, I've been shining you. And when I feel you nudge at something, I point the thing that like a phone light, just what?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've upgraded to comfortable underwear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
You're
to
having
think
a
something
thought.
through,
Yeah, that's-
'cause
Okay, yeah,
I
please,
figured
please.
this out. So I have to roll strength.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you roll a 12?
One, and I
Oh.
rolled a 12.
Hey!
12 minus 1.
Oh yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
So, I know what happened here.
Please tell me, Jess.
So, my friend, Buddy Rabbit, told me of a before time when he was real before the rest of us woke up. And he was so lonely because it was just him and the skin horse, and his boy was gone. I think we're in that in-between time, and none of these socks are awake yet.
I think I'm cutting on. Yeah.
In addition
That's
to
a
that,
little pun for you.
Toys awake in the universe.
In addition to that, while your light is being shone around to, like, illuminate some things, you're being like, wait a second. Like, not only are, like, the socks and, like, the underwear in, like, different drawers than you're used to, like, you realize that the drawer is actually, like, it's in the same place, but it's of a different design than you remember.
Ooh. So this is not my home.
This is not my beautiful home.
So I didn't time travel. Oh, wait. I'm thinking different now. It's still before time.
You can time and space travel.
This is a parallel house. A parallel apartment. And they're in there before time. You know, when you go to sleep and your friends play a prank on you and they rearrange your entire world, so you wake up and things are in the wrong place and you don't quite know where you live? That's like this. But there's no friends, just us.
I mean, a lot of what you're saying makes sense, but I don't really relate.
Very wise.
I come from a different world. Yeah, you are wise for a little guy. Are you freaking out right now?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna roll for share somebody's pain. Oh, I got a. I got 5. On a fail. It's all a bit awkward. You're kind of oversharing, and I get a wait.
So yeah, Mr. Willoughby was oversharing, and you get a bond on.
I get a bond on Mr. Willoughby. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that failure because it makes so much sense for Mr. Willoughby to overshare.
Yeah. And I'm just
beautiful.
like, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I mean, it does make sense, just not to me emotionally.
Yeah.
Go on. It's you.
You hear Mr. Willoughby, like, go oversharing a conversation as we pan away from them to go check on how Valraven is doing.
Yeah.
Valraven, you come back to, the world comes back to you, and, it's as Sylvia said over the phone, the road, you're still on the street in a, bad part of town, but the architecture in some of the buildings ahead is different. It looks a bit more medieval, but, in a fantasy D&D way, in that it's not, historically accurate or anything, but, it's what people assume that the world looked, in an older time. How do you react to this this change in scenery?
Wait, sorry? Was this Val? Val's change in scenery?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh! Sorry, I thought they were...
You look so ooh, what happens next?
Yes! Because I was so invested! I figured it was you two, going on this entire stream, and I completely forgot about Val. Okay.
Oh no!
Live stream featuring live reactions from fans.
Val's having dinner with his husband. I don't know what you all are doing. So...
Complaining about the surprises.
Definitely ended up in some sort of medieval tower. Val was just like, okay, Fae, or a portal, or something. I want to try and figure out what just happened to me there. So, but I pretty much know it's magic. So I kind of want to use a weird move.
Ooh. Weird. Those are the moves that are from
Make it weird.
Home, right? I do think I listed them in my keeper.
Yeah. Okay, so there are the basic moves, and there are some alternate weird basic moves.
Yeah, I got the PDF up now, okay. Yeah, which one are you using?
With this character, I usually go with the trust your gut, so kind of like trusting my instincts on
yeah.
where I go.
Please roll.
Okay, so that's a 9.
Ooh, the keeper will tell you a general direction to go. +1 is you below that. I think, first I want to clarify that when you're looking around, you look behind you, it's still the same city that you know and love. It's just that, like, there is this weird, like, divide in front of you that is different. But, like, if you go backwards, then it's still normal. In the place ahead of you, all of the lights are off except one building.
Oh. What do I see? You said all the lights are off except for one building. Is there a steady light? Is it flickering?
It's steady.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm taking a look in front of me, behind me, then on my phone, then in front of me. Okay. I shoot up a quick text to Fel, just saying, sorry, it looks like I'm going to be later than expected. Send him a picture of what's going on in front of me. And then I head forward, because what would be the fun in not exploring that?
Hell yeah.
Do you have reception?
Do I have reception when I step over? You said behind me was the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was, like, right on the edge.
Your phone, strangely, still has reception.
Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. But I am going forward, heading towards the one building with the light, because that is completely not a trap.
Of course not, why would it?
Why would it be?
I think maybe, like, should I be locked or not? And then so I'm just gonna keep it off.
I feel like it's peak Charles'
Just to make
behavior
it
of like,
easier on us.
let's see how long this lasts. Goes through portal.
So do you go through the door?
I do.
Yeah. So yeah, you're looking at all of the bright lights, like, oh yeah, this is lit. But like you open the door, like, you know, light streams out, and then, you know, your eyes adjust, and it's dark again. It's a studio apartment that, like, despite the house having like ye olde time architecture, this apartment suits like your city better. So it's like, in a weird, like, you're kind of like baffled for a moment because you thought like, oh yeah, I'm, you know, investigating these old buildings. There's going to be like, you know, old haunted stuff in here, and it's back to your city again. But like, you have that moment, and then you realize that the people inside are decidedly not from your city, because there is someone who looks like she is undead. You know, she has died and, you know, is, you know, barely walking. And there is also a talking sock who is like rambling on, like, you know, making sounds, and you're like, what is going on in front of me?
Yeah, definitely gotta keep a hand on the revolver, but smile at these
You've got a revolver.
newcomers.
Wow.
Oh yes, I've got weapons.
Being approached, can I have
to
been
dinner?
working on a jury rig to
Sure.
upgrade my face?
Sure,
Either
please
my
roll.
face or my hat.
Yeah,
I think it
please
would be
roll.
funnier with my face. Cool.
Yeah, because I walk in and see you doing this.
Cool.
Can I do the same?
You want to jury rig yourself too?
Yeah. I'm gonna also
surgery
work
move.
on my face. I've got quite masculine jaw, and it's been bothering him for a while. So while Mr. Willoughby's fixing his face, Cecilia has like peeled the skin folds off under her jaw, is soaring, hacking at it with the bone sword. I'm gonna roll Fleshcrafter.
I love this because like Val
I'm rolling
is
the
just
same.
like walking into the
Like,
scene. Like,
meanwhile, Val walks in on this and says, "I have the feeling I should come back later."
and just leave.
Ah! Oh my god. Okay. So I got a 14.
Oh wow, that's
This is
some
nuts.
really good surgery.
Yeah, 2 6s. Yeah.
Hell yeah. On a success. Yeah. For Dungeon Bitches is overwhelming. Yeah, I guess overwhelming.
Yeah, it's overwhelming success.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no complications. I have
no
a.
complications.
I just gave
Congrats.
myself. Yeah, nice face feminization surgery. Stitching it back together and like having a little moment with Mr. Willoughby, just
Hell yeah.
wordlessly like we're crafting. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I just like zip.
Bonding moment.
Yeah, bonding moment. I'm live. I'm angular
Beautiful.
now. Mm.
So I was gonna take the upgrade of turning inside out. You develop the ability to turn yourself inside out, but they all have to be tied to a part. So I figured the best ones for that would be my hat or my face. I thought my face would be funny.
Yeah.
How does that work for you?
So basically, I mean, if I turn my face inside out, I figure I'd be like flipping my whole body inside out, which would be the nicest thing too.
Fair.
So I got an 8, so I get to choose between one thing, which is like I successfully do the upgrade. The target gains a move. It doesn't use my stuff, and it doesn't draw unwanted attention. So I think what I'm gonna do is take that, if I choose to upgrade it wrong, I can do it with a glitch, and I think glitches are very funny. So I will still get the ability, but also whenever I use it, I was looking at the glitches, either I cough up lint, or what goes well with this is where'd that come from? Which is I produce endless amounts of rusty safety pins. So I think I like the ability to turn myself inside out.
Oh my god.
I find something new, but also a bunch of like rusted safety pins fall out of me.
I love that because like this now I think that will come strangely in handy adventure in a way that I don't ever anticipate.
Cool.
Safety pins are always handy.
Inside out face.
Hell yeah. But now you have safety pins. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. How's Val hanging on this? As he sees all
Val is fighting the urge to flee and just kind of says, "Pardon the intrusion. I just recently spied this place and was exploring it. And just kind of like trying to get on through talking while all of this weird
face stuff.
Cosmetic surgery is going on."
Immediately, I brandish my bone saber defensively.
Okay, as soon as he brandished the bone saber, Val kind of brings up a small revolver and just goes,
Like, gun!
Like, there's no need for that!
I don't think I would know what a gun is.
I definitely don't. Oh, I've seen toy guns.
I say, yeah, you
Oh,
see
yeah.
It's a mecha.
I say, I don't know what device you got there, mister. but I'm not.
Let's just say I don't like to get my hands dirty, so let's just say sword or knife against gun always loses. You know, it's like the paper, rock, scissors game.
Gun.
I love that game. Do you want to play a game?
I say
maybe
games for nerds, and I slowly step in front of Mr. Willoughby to protect him. And the skeleton.
It's like Val just kind of like holsters his weapon and just goes, was just trying to make a point to not point your sword at me, and I will not point my gun at you. I don't feel as if we have any prior experience with each other, so I have no reason to harm you, and I would hope you would have no reason to harm me.
Are you from a parallel apartment too?
A parallel apartment? I'm not exactly sure. I'm actually from a door that happened right outside. I was not expecting this place to look like this, considering what the outside looks like. Seems like there are many converging things happening here.
You went on the big squiggly line all by yourself? Well, you are very tall. You're so pretty. My name's Mr. Willoughby Wow. And this is my best friend Celia.
Well,
I'm gonna roll for get a read on somebody to get a read on.
Okay.
Val Raven.
In the meantime, Val is just like, well, you are extremely charming, Mr. Willoughby Wow.
Wow.
I am Val Raven.
Val Raven, that's a pretty name. It sounds
Well, thank
like you've
you.
got wings.
Oh, not quite, but maybe someday. We'll see.
Well, we were gonna play a game. Were we gonna play on the big bouncy square?
The big bouncy square. That does sound like fun.
I do have a move for play a game. If you would like to play a game with me.
You know what? The thing is, Val's kind of a gambler, so anytime somebody wants to play a game, he can't say no.
I hold out my sword and be like, wait. So where are you coming from? Why are you here? You need to tell me. You need to tell me what the hell you're doing right here, right now. But I failed my get a read on somebody check, so it's not
again.
You don't again. I got the same number. I got a 5 again.
Oh my god!
A very big fail.
At least Val Raven now gets a bond.
Yeah, you get a bond on me, and I kind of just stumble over my words, and I am clearly a nervous, anxious, scared person, but you know, I got a little soft boy and a bony boy behind me that can't really, as far as I know, that can't really do a lot. So I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, I want to. Okay. So.
And I definitely don't trust men, or especially rich-looking
I
men.
I could do a read person, but I kind of want to try and use this game with Mr. Willoughby to, like, do a fortune reading for Cecilia and try and get an ask, what are they hoping for right now?
Yeah, I think that's perfect, because, like, I felt my roll, so you're just like, whatever, I'll play this game.
Raven just brings out a pack of tarot cards and starts, like, flipping through them and says, I've got a game. Like, it's a bit of a game, and it's a bit of a story. Let's see what happens. Pick a card, any card, and we'll just kind of like hold them out to Cecilia.
She sighs and drops the sword, knowing that I can't get you to really tell me why you're here. But at this point in time, You don't seem to be a threat because you want to play a game. So,
Of course.
bonus don't sell in hand. I don't trust you. I draw a card.
All right. Val takes a look at the card, and then I'm going to make a roll. Ooh, that's a 10.
Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Games.
Okay.
Card tricks.
Okay. On a 10, your audience is amazed and fooled by your illusion. Okay. So, basically I use a lot of card tricks and I make up something that I see about your card, but I'm really trying to get at why what you're hoping for right now. What is going on with you? And I say something about, it's probably like the death card, and I'm like, transitioning into a new state of existence.
Oh, you read my mind. You read Dieway's mind, not the characters. So like Cecilia seeing you do like a sick trick and being wowed by that with your success, I'm gonna say she actually trusts. She lets out a little like giggle and laughs and said, "Ah, your type, huh?" And I sorry, came off a bit strong. I didn't know you were like a traveling trickster. You know, you're fun. Your type is pretty fun and better than most of the others.
I'm glad you think so. I do hate to come off as anything but myself. Complete lie right there, just complete lie.
Brackets lie.
I buy the lie. I'm like, yeah, I'd like that. And that's what I want to do. The death card is actually, well, yeah. I hoist you up so you can see the card. I say that death card. You're 100% correct. Obviously you can tell I'm not quite a normal person with all my stitches and obvious modifications. And yeah, I'm transitioning to be the best self I can be.
You want an upgrade? I've got some leftover stuff.
That's the thing that I most want. I just want to feel comfortable in like the perfect form. This isn't even my final form. I turn and wink at the camera to all those nerds out there.
Not even final form.
That's
Perfection.
That's Cecilia's goal, is to like feel comfortable in her body, but also like confident that like she's not going to get killed by something. Like
I love that so much. Would Mr. Willoughby like to take a card?
Absolutely. And I'll just like fight it. Do I have to roll for play a game?
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah.
Do we want to? I think we should.
4, 5, 6, 7, and play a game is smile. So I got a 9.
Yeah. Hey.
So I have to choose between you won a wager. Describe what's on the line of what you won. Your opponent respects your skills and treats you with respect from here on out. You discovered something new about the game. What is it? I'll probably pick that one because it's a brand new game to me. Or I feel really good about myself, and next time I roll a 6 or lower, I don't break apart. But I think, Zan, I'll put this up to you. Either I learned something new about the game, or you respect my skill and respect me now. My skill at pulling a card.
I think let's do. You learned something new about the game.
Okay.
You realize that you drew, let's say, the Fool.
I was thinking the Fool. I was like,
I love the Fool. And the thing about the Fool It's like it. Basically, Val's just like, oh, you come across as a silly person, but
Silly little guy.
Silly.
like, but fools are always the happiest of people.
I tend to say, hey, being happy is a pretty rare, special thing, Mr. Willoughby.
Did you want to sing a song? I'm
I'm okay.
Win song right now. This is my song. I'm Willoughby Wow. I'm Willoughby Wow. This is my song. I'm Willoughby Wow. That's me.
Oh, I love Willoughby Wow.
I just deadpan stare at Valraven.
You know, I was so curious as to how like Threadbare, generally light-hearted, powered by Apocalypse game, would mesh with Dungeon Bitches, which is like, you know, very, you know, heavy kind of game. How that mesh like
And Willoughby Wow is just the glue that brings us all together.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, anyway, what brings you here, Mr. What's your name?
Valraven.
Oh,
like
Valraven.
Valraven. Kind of edgy.
Oh.
I like it.
Yes, well, I was on a bit of an heading home from an assignment, and got word that there were some strange things appearing in town, and then one happened right in front of me. So I decided to walk right in and check the lay of the land and try and figure out what exactly is going on here.
I think we've both got a pretty similar stories, actually. I'm gonna roll Commune with Strange Powers.
Ooh.
To try
I love
and,
that for you.
to
Can
try and
I
detect like
can I
magical
aid you in
things
that?
going on. I'd love that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How
I was
does
gonna say, 'cause I can do
aid-
paired up and help you.
I can help out.
Okay. What's that mean? Helping,
That
is it like
means
plus one?
I roll plus cool, and then
Oh.
whatever I roll will either help you or not. We
Oh,
will.
okay.
We shall see.
Okay, I could use a little help. I'll let you know when it
cool.
rolls.
Okay, I only got a
Mr. Willoughby
7,
helping
so. But you do get a
Plus
plus 1 to your
That's a
roll.
plus one. Oh, I like that.
Like,
But
you also expose yourself to
I expose
danger,
myself to trouble or danger.
which is-
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
Okay.
I might not have met these forces that you are communing
Yeah.
with, and they might not like me.
Yeah.
Did Mr. Willoughby help as well?
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to. If I am, I will happily help you.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Cool. I'll use paired up. So whenever I help someone, first I have to roll ties with you. So but I have a lot of ties.
You have like 3.
Yeah.
So that's 6, 7. So that's a 10. So
Hell yeah.
first,
Okay.
my special move with paired up is that you can treat any partial success as a 10 plus. And then also,
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, one of these is someone else can help. Point to the next helper.
The skeleton just goes. Like,
I'm gonna give you a +1 on your next move.
on my next move, I like that.
Yeah, and then
Oh, is that meant to be the move that you're helping with?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
no, because you'll already get like a 10 if you want. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then on the next
Oh,
move.
Move after that.
After that.
Oh no! It's
Okay.
No.
No, because
it's
it doesn't
you
like
get a
automatically
+1.
give you. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a +1,
Yeah.
and then also if it's a 7 and 9,
Or-
it's a 10.
And
Yeah.
So I'll give you the.
in that
+1,
case, well,
and
that-
then
yeah.
I will. Nothing
More.
breaks as a result of my help.
Yeah.
cool. That's nice. So that is a total of 9, 10, 11 with those. Oh wait, -1 from me. 10. That's Commune with Strange Powers is a queer move. My character has a -1 to queer. They're a little.
You and everyone you share the answer with gets 1 experience.
Oh yeah.
I think only Monster of the Week and Dungeon Bitches uses experience. So yeah, Mr. Oliver also gets an upgrade. His experience doesn't exist. No, that's fun. Yeah, what question do you ask? And also,
googly eyes.
Hell yeah. DW, do you have specific strange powers in mind? Like, is specific?
I'm scoping for because I've been around a lot of dungeons, so I'm kind of trying to detect if there's any. Most dungeons have a boss, right? Or someone who built the dungeon. So is this like a lich's deal, or like I'm trying to like commune with and sense whatever is the owner of this situation that we're in, who is channeling it. So like what I guess it falls into what is supernatural about this. So what is the force that's bringing us here?
I love this because this is not a question I expected anyone to first session. So yeah, I think your mind kind of expands and you can feel the cosmos as is basically we zoom extremely out from our situation. You see the world shrink down into an orb, and you see these white strands of stitch. It seems maybe this was meant to be 3 orbs, but now there is a 1 orb, and it's all been stitched together in this kind of misshapen ball.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm changing from googly eyes because I think it makes more sense with what just happened here. I almost took the amazing works of Captain Stupendous Guy, but I'm going to take the upgrade of Silly Putty, and I'm giving myself a Silly Putty tongue, so now I can reproduce any
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm going to... So...
And I also want to add another thing to that vision of, you see that there is still, a few chunks of, what must have been one of the spears just lying around, and, a massive hand just, grabs it and just, sticks it onto the bowl, and then, uses this big, white, sewing needle to, sew it into the big misshapen bowl.
Okay. In that case, that's cool, because I'll choose the overwhelming success option. I get a bond on the person in question, on the scary hand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And I seeing this as well, since
since you're sharing this. And you're exposing yourself to danger, dude.
To the cosmic hands!
Yeah.
Scary cosmic hands!
Trouble or danger. So, I think that, the hand, brushes down against, the universe, and, I think, this would have, alerted, this vision, reaching out to the cosmos would have, alerted the cosmic hand to Cecilia's presence, but because you are helping out, actually... The cosmic hand notices a Valraven's presence instead.
Oh,
cool.
You know,
dodged a bullet.
I am the flashier of the 2 of us.
Yeah,
that's not surprising.
That's true.
Yeah, how do you all react to this knowledge?
Alright, so this is bigger than just a dungeon. Guys, this is pretty cosmic and crazy. Not local cosmic situation. This is a shared cosmic situation.
Anyway, this is why existential dread is
Yeah.
I think I'm going to investigate a mystery. Since I've got a sight on it, maybe I could figure out what it might be. And oh, it's plus sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 7.
On 1, hold 1, so you can ask me 1.
But I do have a hold 1 from an earlier roll. Could I do this for that as well?
Sure. We're playing fast and
Okay.
loose here.
I'd like to ask what can hurt it,
Ooh.
and what is being concealed here.
Interesting.
Whoa.
I think what can hurt is such a much of the weak move.
It is.
Like,
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a handle on something of what it does, but if I know what can hurt it, maybe I can get some leverage on the situation.
This is also just such a funny in like a scenario that is, you know, cosmic horror-ish, because in cosmic horror, nothing.
And I mean, there might be nothing that can hurt it, but
Yeah, I think maybe the answer to the question is like there are things that can hurt it, but they exist beyond your universe. And what is being concealed here is...
That just means we need to jump through more portals. Now you're thinking with portals.
What is being concealed here? The answer to that is an accident.
Oh.
Accident.
oh, okay. So
Secret whoops.
it's possible this creature is trying to fix something, or there is something else going on here, rather than somebody just shoving 3 worlds together and sewing them together.
Yeah.
I want to see... I kind of want to do a trust your gut on where we should go. Because I feel like since we're in this space, there must be a center of the maze kind of situation.
Yeah.
There's got to be an epicenter.
There's something going on.
You just follow the
Yeah.
squiggly line.
It's a mystery. Ooh.
Yeah,
Follow the
roll
squiggly line.
weird
Sure.
For
It's not
me.
wrong.
Okay. So that's another 7. I keep on rolling 7s. So I kind of succeed, but
Oh yeah, a general direction.
general
I think-
direction.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking things through. Like, I think it's all a bit like overwhelming at this moment, but then you consider that like your gut led you here, and there is another door here.
Of course.
Hey, to the door.
Because we were all heading in from our respective places, but there's a door we haven't tried. Let's go that way.
Technically, there is like that door is where Cecilia came through, so like they have tried it, but we haven't. We haven't gone like backwards through the dungeon.
You know?
That's the door we just came through. Which kind of leads into my world, if you want to go visit that.
I feel like that is the way we're supposed to go.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Hey, that stupid looking thing you pointed at me before, is that like a tool or a magic
Projectile
thing?
weapon.
Oh, like a crossbow.
I've got a friend named Beatborg.
Cool.
That's one of those.
That's so tiny.
He's real loud.
It must be magic or something.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
Valraven holds up the small pistol and is just like, yeah, it does that. It's fairly tiny. It's easy to conceal because in my world, showing weapons openly isn't really considered socially acceptable.
Yeah, mine neither. That's why I hold up weapons a lot to men I don't know. Alright, well, good job. Thanks for showing me that concealed weapon, buddy. And I smack you on the back.
It's like,
I appreciate
oh
it.
no. Not on this one, but I have heard of guns that have lights before.
Where do you put the
Like, they're
batteries?
no batteries in this one.
Kind of want like a realistic version of Threadbare's world where actual wars and machine guns go pew pew pew.
It's like with any luck, I won't have to use this
so many
weapon
guns
and
died in the
destroy
90s.
this fragile, innocent mind.
I turned to Mr. Willoughby and say it's basically like it helps people make holes for buttons and fancy things. And I wink at Valraven.
We make drills for that.
Do you have any drills here? Oh, this is not your house. This is not your house. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
stuff.
You know
We
what?
just need to
Let's.
find a few things, and we've got plenty of helpers. We could make a drill.
Yeah.
We could make a car. We could make a hoverboat.
I don't know what those
I
things
have
are,
a
but they
feeling.
sound-
I have a
I like
feeling
the
that these
enthusiasm
things
about it.
will
Yeah.
be sized for your people. But I have an idea. How would you like to ride up on my shoulder?
Really?
I kind of feel like if we leave you down there and we get into a bad situation, I think you'll just be safer up here with me.
I mean, I've got a pocket.
Everybody wants to some time with Mr. Willoughby. Wow.
I feel like a pocket is. I feel like a
Just
pocket
wait,
is
go.
safe.
Well, Cecilia, we had smock pocket time, but I think now it's Valraven's turn. What
Okay.
we do with our friends is we share.
I'm happy to share. I'm just worried that you'll get knocked off if shit hits the fan. You know, Valraven's shooting their little tiny crossbow thing, and you have to dodge attacks and stuff. You might fall off the shoulder.
Well,
You might-
considering my weapon is ranged, I think I'll be a steadier perch.
The enemies might have ranged attacks too. We're
That is
going to a
fair.
place with like dungeon traps and stuff. Do you have a pocket? Surely you got a good little pocket.
I
for
do
this.
have a pocket, and I put Mr. Willoughby in my waistcoat pocket, which also has a pocket watch.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
cool.
pocket and turn myself inside out.
Oh my god!
Although I will say, if you look closely at the pocket watch, it has a very odd way of telling time.
Interesting.
Mr. Willoughby just thinks this is a compass.
Hell yeah.
Some
Yeah. I
rooms
guess.
have compasses, so they don't get lost on the squiggly line.
Oh, nice. I'll kind of shoulder the skeleton and help him come along with us.
We've adopted an NPC.
He's a little. Yeah, well, he's a friend. He's just lying around. I feel kind of bad for him. I'm not leading the party, so I'm backup and support. Because I'm supporting this little bunny guy.
Yeah, I
I guess because like Mr. Willoughby can't really lead by himself, so I guess Val.
Yeah,
Like,
Yep.
just
we're
you're
waiting
just
on
like
Val.
looking to Val to like go first.
Yeah. After you, good sir. Oh, is there anything in this apartment that would be of use to us? Can we have a look around? Mr. Willoughby, do you want to? Maybe we could all have a little search party before we go. And look for
things.
Yeah, you seem to like things.
I still have stuff, so I can't possibly take more stuff. But I could give you enough
Yeah.
if you want, and I can point out stuff to you, so we could all have stuff.
Sure.
9.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling really well tonight.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Yes, that's a 9. So, pick one. It's exactly what you were looking for. It isn't dangerous, and no one else wants it.
Nice.
So we weren't looking for anything specific, unless you were.
More like weapons or supplies to go into a dungeon. Useful things to adventure.
Okay, so let's pick. It's exactly what you were looking for. You're looking for supplies,
Okay.
But it is dangerous, and someone else wants it.
Okay. In that case, this is like a modern apartment.
Someone else already wants the handcuffs that I used.
Modern apartment, good for dungeon delving, crawling. How about?
It's like a nerd's apartment with a bunch of like swords on the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like a kitchen knife or like a.
I was gonna say like an oxytorch, like in the kitchen to like flambe things, but that's good in the dungeon. You can light torches and stuff, and it is dangerous. And maybe someone who likes fiery things wants it.
I do like fiery things. I probably do want it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I mean,
just
I
want
feel
it,
like
for the group,
someone
I
else
think.
wants it or was already filled by the fact that like it was Mr. Willoughby. But yes.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I throw that to Valraven and Mr. Willoughby. They're like traveling at the moment together,
So
and leading the way. So you're gonna need the light.
Yeah. I
Sounds
love
good.
that like the whole conversation
Jeez.
your apartment was darkness because no one turned on the light.
Yeah, I'm used to running around in a dungeon with no lights, and there was an open window, so it would get ambient light.
And, it's probably a good thing, especially since we're heading into dungeon area without electric lighting, to not have to adjust.
Yeah, go for it.
I will say that if you check while you're in the dungeon, you still have phone reception somehow.
Oh wow!
Really? Oh my god!
Maybe that cosmic hand ain't so bad.
I can't believe my phone hasn't rung yet. With kind of an irate spouse on the other end.
I mean, do you want it to ring?
Wait until I use a luck point and then have it come in at the most inopportune moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I will take...
We'll think it is like an awakened being.
Oh no. Yes, let's save that for later though. I will take the lead since I kind of know where I'm going. I've got a good feeling about this direction.
Yeah.
I'm on your shoulder.
Oh, you don't want to be in the pocket?
Oh, I am in your pocket. JK. I forgot. So I'm
waistcoat pocket. Check. It's like, and yes, I go hunting monsters in a waistcoat just because. Why do a thing if you can't do it with style?
I think I'm gonna use my friendship move with this since, although I could do this myself, never mind. It was just to get a tie with you, because it's like, once per session when you ask for help from someone else for something you can't do yourself, if they help you, they feel better about themselves. You gain a tie with them and they can repair a part. But I will save that to get a tie with you if you get hurt.
Yes. Let's save it.
That's a good point. Yeah, so you go into the dungeon?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, for you and Mr. Willoughby, this is very strange. I don't, have you ever been in a in a place that's, remotely similar to this dungeon?
Well, I've
Madame Tussauds.
been through portals, so there have been some very strange places, and I think it may be a bit odd, but I think I've been in odder places.
Yeah, that is very fair.
I
you definitely
never been in a place like this, but I have seen places like this in books. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to find an isolated pair of green pants somewhere that might follow us home. Or a lady in a pointed hat who does not like buckets of water.
Buckets of what?
Buckets of what? Chicken?
Water.
Oh.
Oh!
Jump to conclusions. Sorry.
Incredible.
Love it.
So, yeah,
I bet it does have that feel.
Yeah. You definitely feel like you're going in the right direction, but now you're in this long corridor where you're in the door that was at the very end. And there are some open doors that are on the sides of the corridor, and there are many ways to go, and you could also go further down the passage.
I want to peek inside open doorways, see what I can see.
Yeah, I think the first door you open, it is just a normal dungeon room, nothing special. In the second one that you go to, there seems to be a stuffed toy bear on the floor of this room. Mr. Willoughby, you recognize this as your friend Kuma.
Kuma? I will immediately run over to say hello.
Mr. Willoughby?
Oh, he's alive. Nice.
I thought I heard your voice earlier.
These are my friends. This is Celia, and this is Valraven. What's going on?
I don't know what's up. I guess I woke up in this. It's very strange. There's no one around, and this is all very unfamiliar to me.
This is my good friend Kuma. Kuma's really smart. Always tells me what to do.
Yeah, you can count on me. Except I don't know where we are.
Would you like to accompany us to the center of what's causing this, or would you like us to put you somewhere safe?
Do you know of a safe place?
I think the room where we met is fairly safe.
What's that?
It looks just like home, but wrong.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, you can accompany us, good sir.
Okay. And the party just keeps growing.
The party keeps growing.
Yes.
Kind of momentum is the effect.
This is the most friends.
So now we have to check all of the rooms to see if there are more stuffed animal friends.
There might be. Does Kuma look injured in any way, or does Kuma look fine?
He looks fine.
Okay, cool.
He's slightly dabbed just because he's been in a dungeon.
Right.
He's just kind of definitely.
He's looking danker.
Yeah. Also, Also, I'm again thinking about the gift that I put in. You know, the bear that like there's a bear that like slaps down
Yes.
the table and there's like entry help from it. But this does mean that you are not you three are not the only ones in this situation.
Okay.
The fact that Kuma exists means that the toys didn't get raptured after all. So congrats, Mr. Willoughby. You're not the only one left of your kind.
Huzzah! I was right. It's the past. We went through a past portal. But we're not alone.
Yay. Yeah. The third door you've come across is the city street again, from your time.
Okay.
There are cars going past. This is
Whoa!
populated part of the city.
Yeah, I pull out my sword and jump back.
Because you were in a very quiet
nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Let's just close that door. We've nothing to see there.
Nothing to see here.
Just forget you ever saw that. That's not important.
I don't even know what I was looking at. That was nuts. There was really large objects moving really fast.
There were a lot of bright lights of cars going past, honking noises.
Yeah, loud. That city.
Yeah. As soon as you open the door, it's immediate.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, your rolls are better off without them. I'll just say that much.
It's so loud. I've never seen that much loud on the big squiggly line. How do you live?
Oh no.
Well, most of the time we ride around in those big, loud things on the big squiggly line.
Oh, it's a vehicle. Okay. You just go a lot faster.
Like a wagon.
Yes.
Wow, that's
pretty cool.
it is actually kind of cool. Crazy fast, loud, bright wagons. Huh.
That is
scary.
exactly what they are.
Oh.
I guess I shouldn't say anything about planes.
Of existence.
No.
It's already been fucked with.
No, we call them aeroplanes because they travel through the air.
Whoa! What's a balloon?
A lot faster. You know what a bicycle is?
No.
Yes. And I know an
Well,
airplane. I've got a friend named Bunging. His door is always broken. But he
You have a lot of friends.
That's fun, but you imagine you've got friends that are cars, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what we saw out there were cars. Now think of your friend the plane, and then think about how much bigger the planes out there are.
Your world is for giants.
The giants in the sky.
Yeah, yeah, that's. I never really thought about it that way, but that's fairly accurate.
You must feel so small. Everything's so big. Although
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Although you didn't have a problem with the door, so I guess maybe some things are easier.
Oh, that is true.
Some doors are difficult in a dungeon. Sometimes they're locked. Sometimes they're trapped. Sometimes they're trapped and locked. And sometimes they're just stuck because it's old. Hey, Mr. Willoughby.
Like in.
Willoughby, wow. I have a question. You know you can stitch things onto yourself.
Willoughby, wow, and it's something right now.
Well, that's
You know you can fix yourself. Have you ever tried? Has there ever been a situation where you and a friend have been stitched together? How does that work?
Well, I've never been stitched to one of my friends, but I've got a couple of friends, Annabelle and Clarabelle. They came as a pair.
stitched together?
Well, they're like me, but two.
Do they share the same body?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they're like the Annabelle and Clarabelle are the one.
So is this
being,
like
one
two
unique
socks
It's
stitched
pantyhose.
like at the like? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that fills in my gap. I don't know. I was just wondering. You know, like you know.
Arclight says, do
You're
not
a
expose
sneaky
Willoughby
person.
Wow to the human centipede.
It's like all I
Human
was thinking to
centipede
myself
desktop.
was, Val, don't mention plane or car crashes ever. Just don't do it.
And
I was just
Willoughby
wondering.
is looking
That'd be cool.
over Celia and being like, why did you break apart? Do you need me to fix something? I'm not
I've
the
broken apart
greatest
before.
fixer. Ken's a good fixer, but I can fix okay.
I can fix okay too. I was just more wondering. It was just a curiosity about how your mind works. If you join with somebody else, can you move their body? Can they move your parts?
You
Do you
know,
behave as one? Do you share each
two of them
other's
fight a
thoughts?
lot. There are two heads about everything, but when push comes to shove, they're a good team.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what magic this is, but yeah, it seems like it would just be like the one. You would share the one body, two minds, individual. You could probably share some thoughts, like a hydra or a what is it? The big dog. There's a big dog. There's a big dog. Some of these dungeons. They're really bad and scary. Kind of cute. Don't get near him.
Like Cliff? In the book?
Sure. Does Cliff have 3 heads?
No, he's a big red friendly dog.
Oh, friendly. You know what? I've never encountered a friendly dog. It sounds nice. They're cute.
Kuma, you remember Cliff, right? He's bigger than the house and hangs out with the little girl.
What did you say, girl?
Yeah, he hangs out with a little girl. Clifford, big red dog.
Yeah, but like someone just named girl.
Well, they can't read, but some toys can
That's
read.
true. So, like,
Willoughby,
Oh.
I was curious. Does that imply that like a picture book's like the animals inside, like creatures inside the book, like alive? Or...
they're not alive. They are
Okay.
the great tomes of which we learn.
I was
about
just gonna
the
say the
world.
holy text. Yeah,
Okay.
the holy
That makes
scriptures.
sense.
Okay, so we still in the dungeon?
Yeah, I am rolling to see if the dungeon has anything to offer us.
Treasure.
Yeah, while you are
Experience.
all talking about the dungeon, you do hear some footsteps from up ahead.
Oh shit. I'm
Ooh.
gonna hide.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hide. I'm not very good at that. Let's go see what that is.
Oh, I got an 8. Escape notice for now. So I'm just gonna hide.
Are we going upstairs or waiting for them to come here and hide?
Is there an upstairs?
I'm
I thought you
immediately
said you
hiding.
heard, I thought you said footsteps above. You said.
I think it was.
Oh,
I think it was
said
up ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most heads are above Willoughby.
I'm gonna try and be sneaky here, be a sneaky hero, and use my.
Hmm.
Oh wait, that's only when I get a 6 or minus. JK, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Well,
Just do it.
Yeah. Well, I go hide, and I got a
I would love to investigate
8.
the mystery of the footsteps.
unnatural 8.
Ooh.
So escape notice for now, and then I can get a surprise to my next roll.
Yeah. You investigate away, Val.
Hey, I'll help. I'll help you investigate.
Ooh, yes, please.
Cool. It's a shame you're not a sock, but if you were a sock, I'd be a better helper. I don't have any ties with you either. So, oh no. I got a 6.
Oh no.
Oh
So I don't help you.
Well, that's okay.
no! Hey, remember when you said, "Oh, I can only do 6 alone"?
Yeah, I got a
Just
6. But hey. Oh,
Well-
I help someone. I treat a partial success as a 10 plus. That makes more sense. Okay. And then I'm okay. So then I will use my sock puppet move on a 6 or lower, damage 1 part and gain 1 hold, which you can use to blend into a crowd and be overlooked by someone trying to single you out.
oh hell yeah!
Blend into a crowd.
Since we're doing the dented campaign, Draz, you get to pick which one of my parts is now broken.
Yes.
As I just become a sock that no one would notice in this dungeon.
It really is so sad because like these like good like parts and like just
It's not gone forever. I can fix it.
Like- yeah, sure. I think a bowler hat drops off and like rolls away.
Oh no!
Oh.
And actually, it rolls further like forward, so like closer to.
Okay. So. No more hat. It's not just broken, it's gone. So. Well, I still write that it's broken. Okay, but now I am a sock on the ground. I don't think I'll spend that hold until somebody comes in, though. I'm just very sad that I was like, I'll help! And then my hat just falls off. And her fluff rolled, and I don't know what to do. Like, oh no!
Well,
hat.
I did roll a 9, so I'm going to
Ooh.
ask, what can it do? Because I know there's something up ahead. I want to know what it can do to us.
Ooh. Well, now that you ask, let's see what's the
Let's see what
most fun
happens.
way to answer this. I think turn you to stone is definitely the first thing that comes to mind.
Wow, okay.
Oh. Well. Here's a question. If it's something that can turn me to stone, will it have an effect on my 2 companions who are a sock and an undead?
Yes.
That is impressive.
And a skeleton, yeah.
And teddy bear.
And a
Yeah.
teddy bear.
Terrifying.
Petrify the skeleton. Okay. I need to... I want to read a bad situation.
Good one.
And I failed. I got a 5. Just like, okay.
Oh!
Well, I could
use a point of luck.
I could use my luck to make that a 12. And I think I will, but luck does have consequences.
Oh, it sure does.
And I think this
sure
might be the
does.
best time for that to happen.
Yeah. So it counts as a 12 now?
Yes.
And so you get to ask me 3 things.
Okay. What's my best way in? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims? I don't know if there are victims over there or if we're the victims, but what's the best way to protect against this
Mm.
bad situation.
What's your best way in is fun because there is only one way that you can see, and you're not sure
But-
that's the best one, but you're also like, this world is really strange right now. Maybe there is like another way in that
Ooh.
isn't like obvious from where we are. Like maybe if we go back into like the car road, maybe there's another door that like leads you into a better place of the dungeon. Like this world is weird like that. You're not quite sure. What's most vulnerable to me? Can you clarify what you're hoping to get from the vulnerable one? Because I feel like
Okay,
everything is
So-
vulnerable.
the vulnerable thing. I'm a charlatan, so if I can do something like persuade, make a deal, or, you know, trick someone with an illusion, whether or not that would be viable here.
You get the sense that this threat not attracted to like anyone that isn't like a lesbian. So any flirting, not a good idea in this case. Do not
Okay,
attempt.
you know, that's perfectly fine.
Most vulnerable, probably gun. Gun is probably your best option.
Okay,
And what's the best way to protect the victims? I think you're onto a good idea. Like hiding is like a good way, or like getting them back into the studio apartment. Like that's probably the best way to protect the victim. But like you're like that also means that you'd be the only one to like face the threat. So it's like it's a toss up.
you know, I'm the monster hunter, I'm the big damn hero.
Yeah, you are.
You know, in the monster book handbook, it's always talking about act like you're the hero in the story because you are. That's part of the hunter agenda. Like, find the damn monsters and stop them. Ooh. Gosh. Talking is usually my way out, though. But if the gun's the best option, then the gun's the best option.
You also get this sense that also, like, if flirting with you isn't an option, maybe other people have options here, but for you, personally, gun is the best option.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. However, I look at Cecilia, and I'm just like, how
You turn
is
around and look
her
at
flirt
Cecilia, and
It's like-
I already
Cecilia's
passed away.
gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
You turn around
Yeah.
and you just see a dropped flaming torch on the ground, casting like light around, and the dismembered corpse of a woman with a skeleton holding her bone sword that looks like it's died and it's like cut her up. So it just looks like just dungeon business it just shoved in the corner.
That's very good.
Yeah, I've done my emergency pull string, and I just fall to pieces, and I tell the skeleton to look like you just stabbed me as you died.
Give me a second.
Oh.
It's just decided to be ridiculous for a second. But I think
So you
Oh,
turn
no.
around, the skeleton has been positioned to look like it's killed me. I'm just
That's beautiful.
a broken
That's
corpse on the
brilliant.
floor
Okay,
amongst
So-
debris, which there may or may not be a sock.
so I turned around, and basically both of my companions are in hiding mode,
I'm
Yeah,
and
can
I
sit
am
there.
going like,
Oh, you're not hiding yet. Okay.
Oh, you aren't?
just waiting
Ah,
for you
okay.
to come in. So
Ah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
just
no.
standing there.
You're just standing there.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Because I don't know what this is. Everyone that I met so far has been
He's
a
so
friend.
innocent.
So
He's
this is
so
another friend.
innocent.
Okay. I
No one's
want
told
to
me it's a
do.
threat.
I want
Oh,
to do
you-
a sensitive roll. To open my brain to the psychic environment,
Wow.
because that worked so well when we were figuring out this situation.
Yeah.
I want to know if there's a better way around this obstacle, or if I go in guns blazing because I'm the only one that seems willing to go in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an 8. I get a hazy impression about something important.
Interesting. I think you do, like, you get a hazy vision of the creature on the corner. You do get the sense that, she's a Gorgon. But I feel like you probably, given that you are a monster hunter, you probably, like, figure that one out.
Yep,
Um,
like with petrifying and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you also get this, you get the sense that, you could go through the the busy street door if you wanted, like, another route, and not, to avoid the Gorgon.
It's like, as a player, the fact that this monster is a lesbian makes me want to just avoid it and go out the door.
That's how you respect women!
Wait, you said as a player?
As a player. But Val's kind of dumb. It's like, but not insanely dumb, just kind of dumb. So
Just like a
I
humor.
figure that he's going to put on his reflective shades.
Yes.
Yeah!
It's like, draw his weapon, and then scoop up Mr. Willoughby and, like, put him entirely in my pocket so that he can't see anything.
Oh.
Good. Good. We don't want Mr. Willoughby having to see any of this.
And just say, Cecilia, follow my lead, don't look at the petrifying creature, and we'll just run in there and try and kick some ass.
I say, how about you lure it here? You lure it closer, and then then I'll get an ambush.
Are we about to have a dance off?
Well,
Kind of.
It's just gonna start
yeah,
like,
a very special kind of dance off. Don't look, Willoughby.
Uh-huh.
You gotta bring it. They might have already brought it, but we can step up and work like a team. Dance off. This is my fight song. Let's go.
Aww.
And you can see the sword, the bone sword that that is kind of loosely in the skeleton's hand, has one of my 7 arms on it, like holding it.
You have
Oh my
7 arms?
Severed, yeah.
Oh. I was like, whoa, how did
Not
I
yet.
know you had
You-
7
look.
arms? That's cool.
Give me 5 arms and I'll stitch him on. I'll have 7 arms. As I'm kind of set up to ambush here. How about you lure it close, shoot it, and I'll backstab it.
Okay, fine. We'll go with that because that's a smarter move. Oh. Okay,
Wait,
and I'm actually not going to use the revolver. I'm going to use my 9mm. Because
Oh, you got 2 guns! Oh my god!
yep,
Yeah, this one's for monsters, this one's for humans.
it's like he likes the revolver because it's not nearly as It's like when he
Doesn't
doesn't
jam as
want
much.
to be threatening, but needs to make sure that people know that he's not a pushover.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a long ass barrel to get a big iron.
By the way, Zan, can you remember which move that you had to spend the luck on again? Was it the read a bad situation?
The move I did was... Yes, it was read a bad situation.
Okay. Keep that in mind, because I do have to bring a person from your background in some...
Yep. I know what's gonna happen.
Actually, you know what? You're gearing up to, like, fight and, like, you know, do an ambush, and then your phone rings.
Because of course it does!
Yeah, your phone rings, and you hear the sound of, like, the closer to you, and, like running towards you.
I mean, that's perfect. I'm like,
Oh shit!
I misinterpreted that, and I thought Valraven's ring was closer to you.
Oh,
Like by the carpenters.
That's really funny.
Okay, here's the thing.
I said,
Willoughby's
keep
in my-
up whatever that bell is. Keep it up, it's coming. Like, wait,
And I'm just like, fuck.
Hello?
And I take a, is the ringtone, is the ringtone Fells? Cause
yes.
of course it is. So I can't not answer it. So I'm holding the gun in one hand, the phone in the other, and I'm just like, babe, not the best time.
What is going on? Like,
Hello?
it's the
Who's your
middle of the
friend?
night. You said you're gonna have dinner. What the fuck? I don't even know.
I did send a text and a picture. There's just something. I found a portal on my way home. It looked like worlds are overlapping, and now I've got a Gorgon that's coming down the hall right now.
Do you, would you wait for your husband to end the call, or would you just like hurriedly say
Do
that?
it movie
and, like,
style.
The thing
Movie
is,
style when
I
no
will
one
never
says
hang up
goodbye.
on Fel, and I will never not answer for Fel.
Oh.
So I'm
Oh.
stuck.
Sweetie,
I'm stuck
You
on
got
this
one
phone
hand.
conversation.
it's fine. You can shoot and talk.
Willoughby is literally
Yeah, I
shouting
can-
at your phone. Like, Valraven, introduce us to your new friend. I'm Mr. Willoughby Wow. And over there, Celia, she's hiding. I've got a new friend in your pocket this whole time.
I yell out, Cecilia.
I was so confused. Just like, what is?
That was the
and
problem.
he's
I'm
just
so
like-
sorry, DW.
Oh no, I don't care. We just met. I just thought it'd be
Alright,
funny,
it
like
seems like
everyone's
you're in a
yelling
bit
into
of a
his phone.
situation. I'll call you
And then
back
just-
later, and then he hangs up because. But you know, it's just quickly devolved into chaos. So that's fun for you.
What's
Oh
your
yes,
name?
very swiftly dissolved into chaos. As soon as I see the Gorgon come around the corner, I'm definitely going to shoot. But at this point, I'm just like, oh, Fel, this is Mr. Willoughby. Wow, Mr. Willoughby. Wow, here's Fel, my husband, and just kind of like put the phone in Mr. Willoughby's hands. And I'm just like,
Mouth?
kind of keep each.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I'm hold. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, talk.
Nope, never mind.
Shove it
Never
from
mind.
your
I still have both hands occupied. There we go. I don't know
Your
what's going on.
husband is so small.
Oh no, this is a communication device. Do you know about radios? This is a radio.
Your husband is so small.
the clock's turning.
Your buffering
Mr.
system.
Willoughby's
Nice
soft
to
brain.
meet you, radio. You're
So,
a very
Cecilia's-
lucky husband to have such
Cecilia's-
a beautiful, tall man in your life. I bet he can
Cecilia's
open
just
all
waiting.
the doors.
I'm just waiting for the Gorgon to get close enough that I can ambush it.
I mean, it should be any second now.
Yeah, the Gorgon is like inside, is about to basically about to reach like a distance between her and Valraven that would be like difficult, like annoying to shoot a gun at. Like it would be like point blank. So
yeah,
like,
I'm
also
definitely
the
shooting
ambush-
before that happens.
Because you
Okay.
said you were going to shoot at it when it came around the corner.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But you know, I can understand if I was a little distracted
Yeah.
for just a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you take a few pot shots as it gets closer and closer, and then I'm going to jump out before it gets you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
that was
kick
a
some ass. Oh, how about
kick some
guns?
ass. Okay, so I got an 8. What do I have? Tough? Yeah, tough's -1, so that's an 8. Okay, so you and whatever you're trying to inflict harm.
Your husband with my life.
Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, protect
So-
the radio.
So with my gun, the one that I was using, that inflicts 2 harm to them, but they also inflict some kind of harm on me. I don't know what their attack is.
Yeah. I'm thinking claws. And also snake hair. Just either
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
little
those.
snakeheads. Little
I mean, I'm thinking like now I'm in a bit of a retreating mode because, as I said, I'm very much a long distance combat person, so I want to get as much space between them and me as possible. But they will manage to sink claws into me, which means I now have a harm or 2 harm, do you think?
Let's be, because this is like the first combat, let's just say,
Better make it 5.
yeah.
I should hope not.
My maximum is 5.
My maximum is 7, but
Oh,
there are
okay.
complications when I get up to 4.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the fun thing about multiple weeks. So, Cecilia, were you gonna do your ambush?
Yeah, sorry, do you take 1 or 2 harm? I was waiting for the answer.
1.
Cool. Yeah, so as Valraven is unloading a gun at this Gorgon, and it just slithers way faster than anyone expected and starts slashing, I leap up and pull a cable with my the arm that's attached to my torso, and it just and pulls my hand holding the sword back in, and I leap up and I'm going to try for a backstab on this thing.
Ooh.
So I'm going to lash out with my bone sword, and it could be better. 6, 7, 8, plus 1, 9, and because I got the overwhelming success, that's
Hell
another
yeah.
plus 1, so 10.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that means on overwhelming. Wait, what is overwhelming success? Is that 10?
Problem, yeah, it's 10.
Ah, cool. Problem solved, you get what you
Problem
want.
solved.
With only mild costs, pick one option from the above. If you're... Okay, it's not a PC, so... I'm gonna say someone I... Yeah, let's do it. Someone I care about whose present takes a point of hurt. That's gonna be Mr.
Ooh.
Willoughby.
Oh no!
Oh!
In the pocket with the phone.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna leap up and backstab this this thing and try and pierce right through the center with my bone sword, and then scramble its insides.
She dies, and also so he loses his theme song because he's experienced physical pain for the first time.
No,
and now
not the theme song.
He's sad to sing his theme song.
I thought, let's go dramatic. If we're gonna finish a fight. Oh, that's so sad. Well, we can come up with a new theme song together. Cool. Yeah, execute this Gorgon. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Valraven. Oh, Mr. Willoughby, are you okay? As I see that the sword is pierced right through. This Gorgon is a lot softer than I thought. It's squishier. It's pierced through, and maybe that's what hurt Mr. Willoughby.
Oh no.
Is it time for the fight song?
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Willoughby.
Maybe.
Oh no. Yeah, sing your song, Mr. Willoughby. It'll be okay.
I still have the phone in my mouth.
Oh
Gonna win if it's hands off. Champions fight we need.
yeah. A big cringe face to Valraven, like, I think we broke him. Oh
Alright, I'm going to try and kick some ass again, cause but I
The Gorgon is dead because of the over.
Scrambled it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do have a way to end combat with a fight song. If there was
That song goes to ad break. Yeah.
we'll definitely thank Mr. Willoughby for protecting my phone.
Your husband radio live.
Oh no.
Like, thank you so much, Mr. Willoughby. And Belle, babe. Sorry, so sorry about dinner. I just, you know how I get when I come across something. Curiosity, killing the cat, and all of that noise. But this seems to be a rather important situation, and hopefully I can fix it soon and be back before you know it.
Alright, I understand. I mean, actually, how did the two of them meet?
Well, the two of them met on a job. Val was... Okay, so Val was kind of sort of kidnapped by a higher tier Fae at one point because she liked the sound of his voice, and Val came to rescue him. Which Val kind of sort of rescued himself, but they ended up appreciating each other and kept in touch. And when more jobs starting to have to do with the Feywild came up, and Valraven kind of used them as excuses to see Val.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I think he ends the call with like, I just hope I don't have to rescue you again. And then
Is that like
and Val's just like
brutal?
I owe you one, babe, and then Val's just like, you owe me 3.
I love when things that face. Yeah. they do owe each other literally.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so with the owing through just hangs up and
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the phone goes quiet again, and how does Mr. Quiet?
What?
How does Mr. Willoughby feel about the phone longer like saying things.
Oh, Mr. Willoughby has friends that need batteries. When they don't have batteries, they go into idle mode. So clearly,
Yep.
Val's husband
Mhm.
is in idle mode.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep. That's exactly what's going on.
I'm hacking up this. Well, you guys chat. I'm hacking up this this Gorgon. I'm getting some dungeon stuff out of it.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And meanwhile, Val does the whole, like, taking off the glasses and, like, putting them in a pocket. And then wincing because, yeah, remembering that I was Claude.
Yeah, can I try and jury rig myself?
Yeah, sure.
Or do
Oh,
a minor fix
you're-
up, actually, which lets me recover 2 parts?
You're looking pretty hurt there, Val. You okay?
Do you want to be fixed by a corpse?
I failed.
Oh no! What is this?
So,
Oh no!
I break another part.
Oh
Oh no!
No! Wait. Can I help you at all
Sure.
with this?
You know what? I would like to use my friendship move to ask you to help me with something I clearly cannot do myself.
Yes, please.
So you will also get to repair one of your parts.
Yes, I will take that. We shall help each other heal. Wait, which is it? It's cool. It's cool for that. Alright. Yes. A 9 will definitely let me help you.
Oh yeah. We don't have to traumatize again.
Are you okay with that, Val? You're looking a little
Did you
scratched.
help me learn a new theme song? Or did you fix my theme song?
Oh!
And also, do
I-
you make a new hat for me? Or do you
Ooh.
put my hat back on my head?
Oh yeah, because it
I
just
would
rolled
love to fix your hat. Maybe I add a little bit of embellishment
Fancy hat.
and place it back on your head. I give you a little feather.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
beautiful! That's because I protected your husband.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm very appreciative of that. You did so good. But the thing about healing wounds, do I automatically heal that harm, or is it only when I rest? Because there's Monster of the Week is a little bit weird when it comes to wounds. Because, you know, they expect you to actually take time on recovery.
So
Ah.
you can automatically repair 1 part.
Yeah, I think in your case, it's because because
Yeah,
you
if
have the
I
whole
have-
luck situation. I think that it makes sense that you need to rely on moves from the other 2 systems to heal faster, because otherwise of your own power, yes, you would need
Long rest.
recovery and yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking recovery, and it's when I personally have 1 to 3 harm wounds, which when I receive first aid, I can heal 1. But
When you receive first aid, yep.
but above 3, I become unstable, and then if I receive first aid, I become stable, and that's it. Until I rest and recover. But since I only have 1, that is just fine. Well, there we go. Feeling a lot better.
Nice.
Oh, so you can recover wounds automatically.
As long as they're considered minor.
Yeah.
Once I get above a certain point, then need long resting.
Yeah.
Need to go to D&D and deal long resting.
Yep.
And break that arm by having a good nap. Having a good sleep. Good 8 hours.
So,
And with that, we
I don't
should
need to
be
sleep,
able.
But I understand what like idle mode is. So if both of you need idle mode, then I can accept that. I can just build and explore things on my own, or keep a safe watch over you.
I don't think we need that quite yet, but it's fascinating that you don't need sleep.
I don't need sleep either.
yeah,
I feel so
because
jealous.
being a corpse.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And
I don't need a lot.
needing-
I'm not that much of a needy friend. You know, I don't need to eat. I don't need to sleep. I don't need to repeat anything.
I feel like
Myself.
you both are picking on me for some reason, and I feel a bit attacked.
Quite the opposite, actually. I'm just saying, like, where if you need to sleep, we're here to support you, because otherwise we'll just keep trekking on. So you, like, let us know. Let us know, and we'll...
Oh yeah,
My husband, and I'll protect you.
Hey, and that,
aw, that's
We
sweet.
yeah, we got, like, you know, it makes you know, who wants to stay up and keep watch easy, because we'll just do it. Another
Well,
lot to do. Play
I'm
some
fine. I
puzzles.
don't need sleep at the moment, but I will let you know as soon as I do.
Okay,
we can
you look a little
continue on.
sleepy. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just give me 2 seconds, and then I pull out a bigger scalpel and like a bone saw and just like
Are you getting
crunch
stuff out of there?
crunching away. Yeah, kind of.
I would like to
Pull
join
off.
you in the look for stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Can you?
Why
I
is
say,
so
hey, Mr. Wilby, can
innocent?
you find? Oh, here's a question. The Gorgon is
It's kinda
dead. The little
interesting.
snake's still alive. Does it have that like
Ooh.
that Jason the Argonauts thing, or like the thing of you like cut off its head? Can it? Does its head still look like it's got like a weird gaze going on?
Yes, it is.
Because
Like, the
it
Gorgon
might be
is a
lesbian, so
weird
it could be pretty gay.
GW.
Yeah,
That's not all dungeon bitches are. Weird gays.
yeah.
Oh my God.
It's kind of interesting that both of your mechanics kind of have a loot the area, and Monster of the Week does not.
Yeah.
Oh no, my
Yeah.
my character game doesn't have that. I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a very dungeon
I'm just
thing.
cutting like it's just there. I'm gonna cut the Gorgon's head off because I might be able to use that as a special
there's
weapon
also,
or
like-
something.
Do you want me to do I search the body? If there's anything fun you find?
Oh yeah. Let's look at this Gorgon's fanny pack.
You find a hairbrush. So I guess it's a
Oh, it's really soft. Like it feels nice on scales. It's like feels like a toothbrush, essentially.
Yeah.
So out of it's exactly what you're looking for, it isn't dangerous, and no one else wants it. Which one of these is it?
Like a hairbrush, or are you finding something?
I was told to look at the Gorgon's body, so I was looking for stuff. This is
well,
different
let me.
stuff than I'm used to using to repair myself. This is a lot stickier.
Oh,
I'm
so
really
yes.
waterproof.
I feel kind of bad that we're corrupting Willoughby.
yeah. This wasn't what? You're not looking for anything in, but like you have to
just
choose.
stuff that I could use to repair myself.
Yeah.
In case I, lose a song or a hat again.
Mm.
Well, I could help you out if you need something to. I could give you your hat's very nice. I could make you a new hat or give you some little accessory.
I even just updated my hat.
It's very
I'll pick,
cool.
the one as it isn't dangerous. But again,
Yeah.
maybe someone else wants whatever I take from this Gorgon corpse.
Hmm.
I don't know, maybe there's some jewelry?
Ooh. There's a shiny.
Yeah.
Definitely use that to give us
Oh,
some
yeah.
new eyes.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Could definitely upgrade my eyes with some new shinies.
Shiny.
Or I could upgrade your eyes, Cecilia. Do you want sparkly eyes?
No, it's fine. I've been
Oh
told
my
you have
God,
to
I
be
just
happy.
considered
You have to be happy to have
Gorgon
sparkly eyes. I'm not really happy all the time.
I'm not taking
Yeah,
eyes.
is it the
I was
Gorgon?
just taking like jewelry that I could use for
Is the
my
Gorgon's
eyes.
eyes? Because I've cut its head off. Is it the Gorgon eyes? Is that where the magic
stone
comes
gaze.
from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stone gaze?
Yeah.
Gays.
Yeah, like
Stone Cold
stone
gaze.
lesbians.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I cut some of my smock off and I put a band-aid around its eyes. And then I'm gonna hey you two, could you just help me for a little bit? I just need a pair of extra hands or mouth.
Sure.
As I start just getting my best scalpels and making incisions and cutting chunks of my flesh out. Throw
I
it on
got a
the
10
floor.
now,
Hell yeah, thank you.
so you
What does
get
that do?
+1 on your next move. Nothing breaks as a consequence of my help.
Oh, great. Okay.
Someone else can help. Valraven.
Yay!
Holy moly.
And I rolled a 9, so you get a +1 from me as well. But it says I exposed myself to trouble or danger. I have a feeling that you maybe I get caught in some splash that I really didn't want to get on my good vest.
I am using
Ooh.
scalpels. Okay.
So
that's a 10.
So I've got
11.
claw marks in my vest, and now I've got a little scalpel cut.
11, 12, 13. So that's a 13. So that's a great success to flesh crafting. So I attached the Gorgon's 2 arms underneath my other arms. I cut massive holes and stitched the extra limbs in. So now I have
hell yeah.
4 arms going on.
Hell yeah.
And I think that's it. I don't know if I want a snake tail. That might be a bit
Snail. Wait.
And overwhelming success, applications without complications. Cool. Yeah. So thanks, team. As I say, and I stretch and put my smock back on and cut open 2 extra holes for 2 extra arms. Nice. And then I'm just getting used to it for a little while in our downtime, and used to making the work of my brain. 4-arm Cecilia.
Love
Mr.
it.
Willoughby, your new friends are real interesting.
Aren't they cool? They're so big.
Yeah. They kind of like the people that existed before in the before time.
You
Well,
remember
so I've
them
heard.
4 times.
I don't. I just read a lot. Or do research.
Do you think they're from then?
It could be.
So does that mean we're in the past?
Maybe. Where was the squiggly line like that in the before times, though?
Oh yeah. I think. It's in the book. It's in the stories.
Incredible.
I just didn't expect it to be so... Ah!
Yeah. The stories don't have a lot of sound.
Or movement. Very fast movement.
Yeah. So, once you are ready to all, continue on your adventure, the path of the Gorgon came down was like a T intersection, so there are 2 paths, one leading left, one leading right, and also the other door that led out to the city again. So you have 3 paths that you could potentially go down.
Oh wow.
You know, trusting my instincts has worked well so far. So I'm going to trust my gut,
Ooh.
roll weird, and see if I can Not. I would love help.
So 8 plus my tie with you is 9, which makes it a 10 for me. I'm such a good helper. So you get a +1. I will say nothing breaks as a result of my help. And then, would Cecilia like to help as well? Because otherwise I will choose to take the consequence of the failure for myself.
Well, I will say with your help, I get a 7, which is really the best I think I'll be able to do on this roll.
Okay. So then I will take the consequences of failure of your next move.
Okay.
We're such good friends.
So I succeed, and we get a general direction to go. And since there are only 2 directions, hopefully that will narrow it down.
Well, 3 directions, but yeah.
Well,
you definitely
true.
You definitely feel that, like, yeah. The gun is interesting in this scenario because of, like, all the portals happening everywhere, so you don't know where everything. But for some reason, you do feel like your brain is caught on the idea of going left down the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Good brain. I will trust my brain. Let's go left.
Alright. I pick up one of the torches and hold it in one of my arms, and one of my other arms is dedicated to holding that Gorgon head.
I will climb via my mouth my way back into one of your pockets.
I will help you.
Okay, let's say either one of you. I'll go in somebody's pocket.
I'll put the teddy bear in the skeleton's arms, and we're good to go!
Ah! I'm just poking my head out of your pocket.
Whose pocket are you in?
So cute.
Val's.
Nice.
Ooh. You go down the corridor, and before it was like a really standard kind of cliche kind of dungeon, like the kind that you would imagine like a D&D dungeon would be, but now, as you go down this path, like there is it's starting to get more cave-like. I think this is a path that Cecilia chose not to go down when she was dungeoneering earlier. She came from the right.
Okay.
This is going down.
I avoided it.
Yeah, deeper down, into darkness. And, but as you, go down this path, you start hearing the sound of birds and, chirping, and you also, maybe, the sound of, small animals, but you can't, see any of them around.
Just, forest sounds. Wildlife.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's interesting.
Oh! We'll have to check for traps, but, sometimes, yeah, you get a nice, exposed cavern in a dungeon, and that has, a little ecosystem there. It's my favorite place. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna run ahead.
Oh, running ahead. Not being cautious?
No. She's glancing around for traps, but, she, I think she's just relying on her intuition for traps, but in the mechanical sense, no. I'm running. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, as you run down this cavernous area, more greenery starts actually appearing. Still can't see any critters or anything, but you hear them still. And more and more greenery until you're in this area that's completely filled with greenery. And suddenly you can't even see the cave walls anymore.
Nice.
And all you can see is trees, and strangely you see the light of a sun dappling through the canopy.
Oh, so it's daytime here.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Okay, this is not really what I've seen before, but I think this is like weird portal business. But it's still very nice.
Does it look at all familiar to me?
Do you want to roll something for that?
I would love to roll something.
Activate memory.
I think investigate a mystery would probably be the best one.
Yeah, please roll.
Ah, that's a fail.
Ooh!
I failed.
Are you
But I get
planning to use
experience.
luck for that, or do you just...
I don't think I'm going to use luck for this one in particular. I have a feeling if I look around, I'm definitely going to just fuck around and find out.
Well, absolutely. Has Mr. Willoughby ever encountered an area?
This is more outside than Mr. Willoughby has been. Mr. Willoughby likes staying in the apartment. I mean, he's been outside, right? Like, to get stuff and make a thing. But generally, not a big explorer. Although this is very pretty.
Yeah. So nice here. Just be careful, because sometimes,
It's
like, I love forests. Yeah, it's really nice. Sometimes there's hunters, though, so you don't want them to find you.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's bad people, and they might
Like
be
a bully?
looking for food. Yeah, bullies. And they might be out here because there's lots of resources out here, like food and berries and animals to hunt, and you don't want them to find you.
Yeah.
So,
And
have a good time, but
there's
be wary.
Radio, so I can make any bully back down, and I'll look out for you.
Aww.
Thanks.
Don't be afraid. When
Mr. Willoughby's too pure for this world.
I'm just very cautious.
Remember, you've got friends.
Thanks, Mr. Willoughby. And I blast them with this if we find someone. And I hold up the Demigorgon head.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, as you explore this area, you start to think, like, there is something strange about this place, and I think
Every place we've been to.
yeah, exactly. Well, like, you've been through, like, strange, like, areas, like, cut off from, like, the three worlds that you've been in, but this seems new.
How so? Like, are the plants transparent polka dots? Like, does it look like, what's different about it?
I think, like, it's, like,
Green moon.
incredibly green. I think it's, like, a vibrancy that you've never encountered before. It's
super verdant forest.
Very, like, strange from, like, what you know of, like, in dungeons and stuff, which are, generally, like, quite gritty and, like, strange.
Well, I've seen forests
like,
before.
Yeah, but they're, like, I'd like to think that, like, in the dungeon, they're, like, a darker green or, like, a less saturated green.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very vibrant.
Yeah.
Very cool. Alright, well,
and yeah, this is definitely not the city that Velvet... And, like, maybe it's similar to the outside where, Mr. Willoughby went, but, like, yeah, there is something strange going on, and I think that is where we're going to leave off this first session.
Greentown.
Greentown.
So intriguing.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what wildlife is here.
Yeah.
If it tries to kill us.
Yeah.
And if it can turn to stone and get shot.
Well, the
shot
thing
to
is, if it can turn undead and socks to stone, it can turn anything to stone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's a reason I
what-
specifically asked that question.
I feel like maybe Stone Golem is the one that I'm a little. That's the only thing I can think of
Oh,
that
yeah.
might be like, will this work?
Maybe
You've
not.
made me stonier. Thank you. As some golden experience.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I'm so excited for next week.
Yeah. Oh, we level up. Right? Oh no, we check
Well,
XP.
it depends. I know that you
What's
have
that?
end of session questions. That
Yeah.
we can do your end of
we can
session
do-
questions like at the
Yeah.
in the Patreon behind the scenes. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
yeah.
I think that's a great
And we
idea.
can, like, discuss that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So,
Yeah.
I love Mr.
shall
Willoughby.
we-
I love Mr. Willoughby so much.
Mm.
Oh, just light of my life. Yeah, so where
Slip
can
of my
we
foot.
find our lovely players? Starting with DW.
Hello, I'm TW. I'm an Australian, and I have a Twitter account, but I'm not really on there much. And yeah, just working on some TTRPG stuff, art and design at the moment. And yeah, it's me.
Hell yeah. And Jess?
yo, that's me. Let me put my thing. Hey, I'm places. I actually have stuff that I could tell you about.
Ah,
Yay!
This is Magpie Games event schedule, and I'm speaking on a panel this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern that is called The Player Agenda: How to Be the Best PbtA Player You Can Be. So,
whoa!
Very
come to
timely.
that. It's free, and it's in Magpie's Discord. So join that. It'll be a party.
Ooh. Lovely.
That's crazy. You know what? I actually bought a Magpie product last night. Crazy. The timing of it all. I got
Wow.
the root RPG.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Zan.
And Jan.
Yes, I'm Zan. I have a website right there which has links to all of my stuff. And I am an artist illustrator, so I'm working on doing more of that stuff. And speaking of Magpie, I actually GM'd for them at Gen Con last year. So
Hell yeah.
they're a fun group. I GM'd like the 30-minute Avatar games, and it was a lot of fun, but very intensive because I was just like, look, here's the situation, here's what you do, here are the 2 goals.
So much. Draz, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, but I'm not really there. You can also find me on itch.io at Drazillion, where I post stuff there, and you can find me in Australia. Yeah.
Me too. And
Well-
speaking of Magpie games, I don't have anything further.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. As Draz mentioned and Zan mentioned before, we are going to go shoot our behind-the-scenes Patreon episode. Join us on Patreon for all sorts of fun stuff like that. As you might have figured out, this is the first episode of a 3-shot. So,
Yeah.
Thrift shot, some may say.
there's
Yeah,
going to be
welcome to
more
Thrift Shot.
Oops All PbtA in the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks. So join us. Same Threef time, same Threef channel. Oh, that was a tongue twister.
Thank you.
But now we are going to go raid Phoenix Iwaki, so go give that squad a big Threefy hello. And we will see you next week. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.